Hey there, YouTube. How's everybody doing today? I'm Robert Summers. Thanks for stopping by our YouTube channel here. It's always a blessing to be able to sit down and just kind of have like a little fireside chat with you guys, as it were, on YouTube. You guys have been great. I want to first off thank those of you that subscribe to this channel. Thousands of you sharing the channel, giving us the thumbs up on videos, putting your comments down below. Definitely appreciate that. And of course, those of you that support this ministry, this work that we're doing financially, we thank you. And then those that have got some of the products that we've put together, that again we put down below, just some of them, to really just help people. That's what this ministry is all about, helping people. So what I want to talk to you guys today about is what's called automatic failure syndrome. Automatic failure syndrome, and I really think it'll be a blessing to you. Really won't be able to get through all of it today because there's different, things that you can fail in: relationships, business, finances, just to name a few. So again, let's talk a little bit about this today. I certainly believe it's going to be a blessing to you. So maybe you're the type of person where every time that you want to move forward in life, or a project, or a relationship, or whatever it may be, perhaps it's a business deal, that every time you want to move forward, it appears that something is there to stop you. It's as if something blocks you, that you never really attain that which you're oh so close to attaining. I mean, it's right there in front of you. There is a demonic automatic failure spirit that may be working against you. And again, we call this automatic failure syndrome. Now, automatic failure syndrome is the belief that one has failed, or you will inevitably fail, or that you're fundamentally, that your core is flawed, that you're fundamentally inadequate relative to those that are around you, your peers, your family, your spouse, your children, just in life, your mindset, your mental view, your perspective of things is that, you know what, I try things, but I'm going to fail. I'm somehow inadequate. That's how you feel. I'm somehow inadequate compared to everyone else around me. They will succeed. I may get close, but I'll never really achieve. It can be the person that looks at everyone else, perhaps someone's girlfriends, where you look and you see their relationship with their husband or man or what have you, and you look at it as that's them. But if you were to go out there, and perhaps you have, and try to achieve successful relationships, okay, you find yourself with that feeling that you're inadequate, okay? And what it does is it really involves the idea that you internalize everything, that somehow you're stupid. And this is what you basically say to yourself: you're stupid, inept, untalented, and you're just never going to obtain any genuine level of success, specifically in relationships, okay? It's a demonic system. It's a demonic core. It comes to us generationally in most cases, not all, but in most cases, it's a generational type of curse that basically has been put in you to feel that it's inevitable, okay, that you will fail, okay, that you're destined to fail in anything that you apply yourself, to do. One of the things that this leads to is severe procrastination. So let's just say you're someone that, you start something, you start a project, you start a relationship, you have a goal, you have, things you want to accomplish, and you begin to go down that path. But again, you're constantly putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. You may say, well, I'm tired, I'm fatigued, I'm worn out, I just don't feel like it. I feel blah about it. There's other things going on in my life or whatever. If it's a chronic procrastination type thing, again, many times what we're seeing in our deliverance ministry is that people that have a propensity to constantly procrastinate, where it's been habitual all their life, they have automatic failure syndrome. Now, automatic failure syndrome is sometimes referred to as near success syndrome. Okay, again, it's this view internally that no matter what, you'll never really achieve any type of success in life. And what ends up happening is a person, this could be you go through life, you meander through life, you live life, then you get close to death and ultimately dying, basically having unaccomplished goals and plans. You had goals, you had plans, you had vision, but your perspective, your internal view, your core was wrong, okay? And you have a mindset that, that's for other people. It's the proverbial, I was born on the wrong side of the tracks. That's for everybody else. That success is for everybody else. Those quality relationships are for everybody else. I can't have that. That is called automatic failure syndrome. And again, if you feel that you've ever been near success, if you notice that success always eludes you, specifically at the last possible moment, what ends up happening is because of, let's just say you're close to getting the job, you're the finalist in getting the job. It was between 8 people. You got in there, you did well in the interview. Comes down between you and this other person. What ends up happening is because of a generational curse, because of people speaking against your life when you were young, your mindset, based on the rejection that deeply wounded you, what that does is all of those past thoughts, perhaps past failures, even if you never failed, the fact that if somebody said you're a failure, if your mind drifts back to that deep wound of that rejection from the past, what it ends up doing, it ends up restricting you from really experiencing any type of substantial progress. So in that case, you're so close to the job, but because internally, the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, you see yourself flawed, you see yourself defected, you see yourself as, well, I can get close, but I'm never really going to get it because I've been told that that's for other people. I've been told that's not for me. I've been told I was stupid, and so on. So this is a serious thing. And by the way, this is in our new book, just came out, called The Petrified Soul, Exposing Satan's Strategy to Destroy Your Life. Recommend this book. It's a phenomenal book. Many people are getting free already, and it just came out. So this automatic failure syndrome, it is a demonic principality. It operates in one's family, races, nations, and what it does is, again, it afflicts generations. So what happens is there's so much generational failure. So maybe your mom, your dad, failure, grandma, grandpa, failure. Again, we're talking about a mindset here, people. We're talking about a mindset, okay? Perhaps it's a poverty mindset, but poverty is basically a failure mindset. And what it's designed to do is keep you from your destiny in God. So this curse is so insidious. This automatic failure curse is so much of an insidious generational curse that it waits for you. It's sick. It waits for you to get so close to success. It's like you got into a relationship. Let's say a woman gets in a relationship with a man, and things are going so good, weeks, months, maybe a year or so on. You're in love. Everything's going well. You guys sit down and talk. You talk about getting married, this, that, and the other. Perhaps even a ring, an engagement ring is put on your finger. Okay, what this generational curse will do is it will ambush you. It's like it's out of nowhere, and it waits for you to get close to receiving your blessing, and then without notice, bam, chaos, confusion, despair shows up just when you are on the edge of your breakthrough. There's people that are looking for a breakthrough all the time, and they get oh so close, but they constantly go back. It's almost like taking one step forward and 2 steps back. okay, or one step forward and 1.25 steps back. You always get close, but you never really arrive. So this thing really, and again, the book talks more about it in detail, but it operates generationally in most cases, and it develops in our lives. Automatic failure syndrome develops in our lives through words spoken by people against us. So that could be mom, dad, original family members, siblings, extended family, perhaps some friends, whatever it may be. That when we were young, from the third trimester to about 12, 13 years old, if we've got a lot of negativity, or we're around a lot of negativity, if we heard our parents saying, well, we'll just never be able to take that vacation. Well, here we go. Here's this one. Well, we saved up money for a vacation, but something always goes wrong. The air conditioner or the furnace goes out or the refrigerator goes out. You know what that is? That is invoking and inviting a curse, a generational curse called automatic failure or near success syndrome. Okay? And so when these negative words are released against us, and this could be us individually, it could be words released against a people group, a race, a nation, whatever it may be, the intention, okay, may not necessarily be to bring harm, but the power of those words actually invokes a curse. And of course, the Word of God says that a curse causeless shall not come. So there's always a cause for the curse. And of course, the cause in this case is the words that are spoken. So we have to be very careful in what we allow people to speak in our life. Granted, when we're young, we're vulnerable. That's why Satan, the enemy, looks to attack and afflict when we're young. Okay? Have dysfunctional families. And what ends up happening is because we don't know how to defend ourselves, and our parents, unfortunately, did a very bad job, and probably just out of ignorance, they didn't know, or their parents taught them some bad, or gave them some not bad advice, but didn't give them what they really needed. They couldn't give to us what we needed. So what ends up happening is you have all this dysfunction, and word curses are released. We then begin to think that we're a failure, and of course, again, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So again, there are word curses that are released against us. Words spoken against us, negative words, is witchcraft. When we believe those words, we receive those words, we see ourselves as a failure, and life does not go well. All of this, of course, can be broken. And then what ends up happening is, check this out, is we begin to take on those words, and then we bring a self-imposed word curses against us. You know, the Bible says life and death are in the power of the tongue, and those that love it will eat the fruit thereof. So we can be in an environment and a culture and a family or community where it's negative and hear those words and begin to accept those words. But what's worse is when we begin to articulate those words ourselves and we begin to say negative things about us, okay? And let me give you some examples of a self-imposed word curses. It's basically saying something like this. Maybe you're in a conversation with somebody, maybe you're just thinking it, but you basically are saying, I can't do anything right. Okay, now we coach people, we minister to people, counsel people professionally all the time. And as we're talking to them, one of the things that we hear a lot is, well, it just seems like I can't do anything right. Then there's others that say things like, I'm beyond help. It's hopeless. I'm hopeless. Some other things would be, I'm no good. I'm useless. Then of course you have, it could be like something like an automobile. I knew it was going to break down. Perhaps it's a pregnancy. Well, I got pregnant, but I lost the baby. Or I got pregnant and I'm probably going to lose the baby because I always do. Okay? I'm in a relationship with this guy we just met or this girl we just met, and everything's going well, but it's not going to last because everybody always leaves me. Those are self-imposed curses based on automatic failure. Are you guys getting this? And then, of course, something like, I'll never be able to overcome this problem. I'm destined to fail, okay? It runs in the family, so I guess I'm next to get it. I hear this a lot in, again, coaching professionally in our deliverance and therapy program, where people will say things like, well, I know I'm going to get heart disease. I guess I'm just going to die because I'm next in line. My sister had it. I'm going to have it, so I guess I'm next in line. That is automatic failure syndrome. Labeling oneself, saying things like, I am an alcoholic. I am ADD. Okay, I am my sickness. I am my disease. That implies ownership. Now, in the book, we talk about words that own you, that words can own you, that when you label something, when you name something, you own it. So again, it's very, very dangerous to connect with an affliction, a disease, or what somebody else says. So that's a type of self-imposed curse. Then you have curses that are imposed by others that we have to receive, because there always has to be legal ground. We have to be in agreement with the words that we heard by others. But those words may have been, just giving you some examples, you're clumsy, you're stupid, you were born out of accident, we never really wanted you. Here's one for you. Somebody, perhaps your friend, saying, well, you're too old to get married, or you'll never have children. You'll never be successful. No man will ever want you with these 3 children. When you begin to think those thoughts, when you begin to allow those to go deep into your heart, in your core, and again, this has been going on a long time, what it becomes is automatic failure syndrome. So in the book, we talk about how to get free from all of this. We talk about the different types of automatic failure. This goes into arrested development. We go into generational curses. We go into the undeveloped core. We go into a lot of things in this book, so I strongly recommend that you get it. But to get free, basically what you have to do is you have to come out of agreement with these word curses. You have to come out of agreement with failure by renouncing all toxic and septic words and begin to renew your mind with the Word of God and begin to speak in your life what God says about you. Begin to speak your destiny and allow your words to be in alignment with what God says about you. So it can be done, but perhaps you're someone that, you're saying, hey, I need more help. I want you to call our office. You call 614-378-1474. Again, 614-378-1474. Now, we offer consultation to people. We offer a 1-hour consultation. It may go over a few minutes, but there's a nominal cost to it because this is professional therapy that we're in coaching that we're going through with you. And we will hear you. We will listen to you. We will give you advice. We will give you direction. And we may extend you the opportunity to come into our program. Perhaps it's a 6, 8, 12, or 16-week program that you need to come into to get you free from these destructive thought patterns and generational curses such as automatic failure that have come into your life. So if you want to know more, you can go to our website, summersministries.com, or you can just call 614-378-1474, and we'll see how we can help you out. Okay? Again, strongly recommend that you get the book. It's available on Amazon, or you can just go to our website, summersministries.com, and we'll shoot that out to you. Okay? Well, listen, I want to thank you guys for, again, joining in and listening. Put your comments below, okay? Again, we love you. We're here for you guys. Deliverance is a ministry of compassion. We want to see God's people free. God said to Moses, go tell Pharaoh, let my people go. It's time. It's time now for you to take back your life. Okay, religion has not been your answer, but God is your answer. Jesus is your answer. and He's given us His Word, and we're providing resources to help you. So look forward to hearing from you guys. God bless you. Walk in dominion and authority. Bye-bye.